Hello, I'm Mentee from Upper Kabete campus doing nutrition. How my life has changed since I met Dan. My life has changed because since I met Dan, I'm able to think about myself more. I'm more confident when making my decisions as compared to before, though I'm not where I'm supposed to be technically, but I can say I'm much better. He's helped me in my line of thought in that venye nilikuwa nafikiria before na venye nafikiria saizi, it's not the same. Right now I can think much better on a broader perspective, considering many factors. One thing he helped me a lot with ni the fact that ananiambia I'm supposed to, when I'm making decisions, nijifikirie instead of fast, because I have this tendency of when I'm making decisions I tend to include everyone in my decisions instead of thinking of myself first. So now what we're working on is being able to make decisions ile kujifikiria kwanza how it's going to benefit me before I start considering everybody else and living my life for myself. He also helped me with the wealth and scarcity mentality, whereby you're able to think nile unajitoa, how you're not, okay, how do I say this, thinking without the box, not inside the box, not outside the box, but thinking without the box. Yes. Scarcity mentality. Let me give you the exact example Dan gave me. This person has been living in an area hakuna maji, and after that maybe apate promotion or something, or maybe basically akwe more able than the way they were financially, so they move into a larger place, and then the first thing they do after they move into that house, wanajaza kila kitu na maji, mitungi, mabeseni, akaniambia hadi vijiko. Yes, so you feel everything with water. And then another example he also gave me, you find that these people, they have accumulated a lot of wealth in their lives, but they still think of acquiring more. So nile scarcity mentality basically nile, should I say, not being contented or not being able to appreciate whatever you have or something of the sort, and you like thinking in a certain kakun, yani the way you used to think when you were in a certain situation before, you've not been able to move from that. Because like this person mwenye, they keep on accumulating wealth, they've not come to appreciate whatever they have and understand that walikuwa nangana kitambo juu hawakuwa nayo, and right now they have it, but wanangana to accumulate. And this other person wa maji, they're not able to appreciate the difference of where they were before and where they are, because they're still thinking with that mentality walikuwa nayo when they were in the previous situation. I'm happy whenever I come here, because sometimes I come here and I'm so confused, and after talking to him I just feel better. You just come and talk and he just listens sometimes, where he finds it necessary, he offers you his opinion. Yes, and after that you feel the session was productive. You don't feel like you've wasted your time. You actually look forward to coming here the next time. Also, he's the kind of guy atakusaidia ufikirie, like he makes me, right now I think of when I'm starting my week, what are my objectives this weekend? By the end of the week, have I achieved whatever I was supposed to achieve, and what else am I thinking of? What else am I supposed to achieve? What else do I want to do? This is important for me because right now I feel like, okay, how do I say this? In more control of my thoughts or something of the sort. Yes, and nile, you're living your life with a purpose. You're not just there. You don't just wake up. Because I remember the first time I met Dan, first time he came, he was like, what do you want to do in these 2 years? Do you just want to like wake up every morning and go to class? Siku imeisha, ni hivi imeisha. And then after that you start thinking that, okay, niko na miaka mbili and si ati nitaamka kila siku kuenda class. What else do I have to do? And you made this idea, because right now when I think, I'm not just thinking about the present and like in 5 years to come. What about these 2 years that I'm here? Do I just go to class every day? Do I just wake up, niende nisome, I just absorb whatever the lecturers are saying? But what else do I want to do in these 2 years? So basically, I can say I'm living my life with more purpose than how I was doing it before, and I appreciate so much, because maybe it will have happened sooner or later, but I can say he has hastened the process, and maybe it will have never happened. So if that would not have happened, he has done it for me, so I'm thankful. some of the specific challenges I've been going through? Well, speaking for myself, I think, okay, let me say, when you come from a society whereby you've been raised to act according to what that society entails, as in you've been raised to think according to how that to how a specific society thinks, it's difficult. You come to campus and you're faced with certain decisions, you're faced with certain situations, certain problems, and I'm thinking the first thing would personally I'd do, ningeanza kufikiria like when ningekuwa nyumbani, this and this is what I've done. Okay, this is what the society I live in would have expected me to do. But afterwards you come to understand that there's much more than what was there in your society. There's much more life can offer. There's much more in this great world. So you broaden your perspective in the way you think. So like in after our sessions, and the way I would have encountered that problem before the session, or the way I will encounter it once I'm faced with it right now is totally different, because right now I can think on a broader perspective. Sio venye nilikuwa nimefungwa na hiyo nini ya society. Right now I'm able to think and make decisions on my own. I'm able to think on a broader perspective, considering more factors than what I would have considered before. And I'd say that's great for me personally, because it's not something I would have been able to do before. If they're feeling defeated, the first thing, okay, it sounds vibaya, but technically, si wewe peke yako. That's the first thing you have to understand. And when it comes to such a situation, you try thinking, I'm not the first one to get into such a situation, and if others have been there before and they've done it, why can't I just absorb that mentality and have that mentality that I can also do it? So I think the first thing after hiyo kufikiria, I'm not the first one to go through it and I can overcome. I think basically ni attitude. Hiyo tu kujua I can do it, I can make it, I can overcome whatever I'm going through.
The sun's going. Okay. There's a shadow. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Anything you like?
This place is so pretty.
It is, yeah?
And it's so serene. Please come and sit. Just sit.